What I really thought I was trying to do in putting these pieces together was to really kind of respect what I saw as sort of this emerging language, vis-a-vis trans, gender non-conforming, queer media, countercultural productions, and that was works that are really addressing streams, flows, networks, different speeds, different spaces, rather than really viewing media art through the lens of one discrete, as discrete art objects, focusing in on the artist, or through formal aesthetic lenses linked up to particular media technology. So I think that this was sort of an idiom that I was really trying to respect and actually trying to produce this whole program as sort of a stream experience. And hopefully this is something that you got from the way that I put together the pieces. So I did intervene a little bit in terms of actually inserting the website interfaces that were part of the embedded media pieces that I took offline, and those were Keyna Robinson's Sound Spectrum, and then also the two pieces by the Electronic Disturbance Theater. And so I actually showed the online interfaces as an effort to actually also reproduce that idiom to a certain extent. Okay, so I'll hand it over.
Did you want to talk? Do you want to just mention the installation that goes with this program?
Oh, yes. Oh, okay, that's right. I want to direct you all to Coco Rico's
Queer Portal of Curiosities.
Queer Portal of Curiosities. It's irresistible. So directly after this screening, if you would like to actually go partake in that installation, it is downstairs to the right, I think, after you get downstairs. And I think Coco Rico might have a guest co-performer, is that correct?
Yes, that's right. Tonight, Naku Taco will be making an appearance, but I think he actually might be performing on the stage, even beyond the portal.
Oh,
but I do invite you guys to come through the portal with me. I'm creaming a little. So I'm a little excited, I'm sorry. I just want to thank Jian Chen for the opportunity to talk to you guys here today and to see this amazing live performance. Oh my God, can we just have another round of applause? And I can cream on you if you come down to the portal and play with me.
Let's open it up for questions.
This is called Think Time in school. Be sure to leave Think Time.
I think Yosemi's piece might have continued to leave us in the dreamscape a little bit, so.
Don't worry. If you like, I'm dancing.
Well, maybe you could, both of you worked on Adventures Familiares. Please forgive my horrendous pronunciation. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about working on that film and where it's been and where it's going.
Yeah, I think you watched my show. So different the public watched my movie. I'm sorry, I don't no I foresee your face, but no quiero ver cuando llegaron.
He didn't see when you guys were watching Aventuras? Got here a little after? He said he didn't see you guys' reaction, so he's kind of curious to know how people reacted. I came in during the sex scene, or one of the sex scenes, and it seemed like people were having a good time, they were laughing. Maybe I should say a little bit. Okay, let me just say a little bit about Aventuras. First of all, there was no actors in our film. It was all performance artists, people who identify as performance artists or street actors. So that was a little bit different. We worked with a script, but the script wasn't really nailed down in the sense that all of the performance artists were allowed to interpret the script how they liked. So, for example, the scene where cadaver corpse is being given a blowjob and the penis comes off. That was actually not in the script. That was Carola Jerez just playing, and that was actually Cheto's mother who was Cadaver. So, and she did a great job. Yeah, so at 70 years old, that was her debut. And she learned her lines very, very well. So, I mean, it was really fun to make the movie. We were 3 directors. Daniel Benavides is actually in Chile right now. The scene in the cafe was my own fantasy. Coffee with Legs actually does exist in Chile, but most national films try not to portray those things. We were trying to portray everything that we think Chilean cinema doesn't want to show. So a lot of popular culture, popular sites in the city, horsehead cyborgs. We were trying to work with how colonization continues in the future, and how, for example, the colonizers arrived in Latin America with horses, and so this is like the transformation of the horseheads into executives. So the continuation. I don't know, the subtitles got cut off a little bit in the film, so I don't know what happened in the breakfast scene. The breakfast scene, right? That's quite the scene. That's my favorite scene, I think. And you know, that entire scene, what the subtitles are saying is, you know, call now, horsehead, call, you know, for your favorite character. At the same time, it's saying, don't leave your house, state of emergency, don't change the channel. So, you know, one of the things that changed in Chile with the dictatorship in the 70s was actually the way that authoritarian ideology was transmitted through media, so through television, and how that became the predominant media of the dictatorship. So it was very important for us to show that mediation of state and multinational power through the screen of the TV. So that's where that comes from. Any questions from you guys, though? Go first.
I need to say thank you, Jian Chen, for showing my show here. I'm feeling so proud. Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you.
Sorry, I getting with my cold. So I want to talk about my new song, Sound of New Pussy. And my pussy will speak. Can you hear it? No. Actually, she's kind of shy. I'll speak for her. Some use me. I am a man and a woman. And I do believe having both male and female is divine. So I channel this creature called Yuzmi, who is both. And her mission is transcending gender into next level, because now is the future. So the Sound of New Pussy is about that initiation of human to divine, the transcendence of the dualistic point of view. So there's a language that I speak, it's like my own mantra, so it's my own language that I created for myself to have like ultimate balance between male and female and yin and yang, because I really like to play with like two juxtaposition, two extremes. And I just think that the gender is just a concept, just thought, idea. And now it's time to transcend human idea and ideology and concept into something higher. So I'm a spiritual practitioner, and I definitely see a gender as something more spiritual than physical, because nowadays the consciousness of gender is stuck in physical realm, or almost like a medical realm. So my work as an artist to get into people's mind using the music, to open people to the possibility so they can really celebrate who they are, what they are, and celebrate their male and female. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I just wanted to, so my whole work is to create, like, to channel that creature who wants to transform that idea into something higher. So that's what the Use Myth is all about. And my single's coming out in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, and it's going to be released from Splendid Sound in Berlin. And then Lady Gaga, watch out. I do believe new Madonna is not a male or female. So the sound of New Pussy is about celebration of new mothers coming to the earth. And her thing is, you know, all about fierceness and all that, but it's all about compassion. And create whatever you want to create in life without getting limited to the ideas, like human ideas that we create so far, but really go beyond and creating something really amazing or whatever, but it's not just whatever, but do no harm. So thank you very much.
Thanks everyone for coming.